Alright, fine.
Alright, y'all fools. We about to do a movie review on Deadpool.
Yeah, you gonna call it
2.
And
Deadpool
2.
Because Deadpool came out.
Yeah, but if y'all don't know if this is the Deadpool 2 that we're talking about, this is 2018. It's Deadpool 2. If you guys are still thinking we talking about Deadpool 1, then that's a problem.
We're doing a review on Deadpool 2, talking about some not connections, I wouldn't say that. Maybe some comparisons to Deadpool 1 because I've been seeing that all over Twitter. But I don't think you guys gotta worry about spoilers. There's no spoiler alerts in this shit, so you don't gotta worry about it. But don't go on the Twitter because you might.
If we do spoiler, we'll give you like a warning.
We'll put it in the
I
title.
hate because Deadpool died.
Spoiler alert.
So there you go. Fucking Deadpool died.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more complicated than that, but just keep that in mind. That's a thing.
He got fucked up by Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos turned him into a puddle. If you don't know, read the comics. He's kind of jealous of his ability to dodge death, so he turned him into a puddle. Check that out.
Brad Pitt died.
Brad Pitt dies in the movie. Yeah, Brad
People
Pitt.
probably don't even know Brad Pitt's in that shit.
Of course they don't. See the goddamn movie. But you know what? Better yet, I think you want better. Take this video. If you haven't seen it, take this video, save it. First, subscribe. Once you subscribe, hit that bell. Okay? Hit that bell. Save the video. Smash the like button for all you guys out there. Hit the like button real quick just while you're at it. Save the video and have it on standby so when you come out of the movie, see if you agree with this review. But you probably won't, but that's alright.
And there might be some spoilers because of this guy.
We already had some, so there's spoilers.
There's spoilers. So with this a warning. If you do not want spoilers, then don't watch
For
it.
those of you who don't care, screw it. Yeah. But to get down to the review portion of the review video, Kenneth, what do you think?
You gotta watch it again, but I like it more than the first one.
Why is that?
Cable. Cable is dope.
Cable is dope. I don't know. I think I have to agree with you on that about liking it more than the first one, only because there's something with origin movies. I guess that's just opinion. That's just my opinion. Origin movies are things that movies that are starting out a series or franchise, whatever. They can be really good, but depending on how you go about it. Obviously, how Deadpool got his outfit, and how Deadpool started out with fighting smaller gangs and this and that, blah blah blah. Which is in turn, this movie he goes a little bit. What does he say in the movie? Global. He goes everywhere doing Deadpool shit. So aside from that whole aspect, I think this movie's better because it did bring along a better what's the word?
Dynamic.
Better dynamic, but I meant I'm looking at it's like they brought a better. Damn it, I don't have the word for it. They brought a better bundle of characters. Let's just go with the word bundle.
Abundance.
No, that's not the word I'm looking for. But they have a better arsenal of characters. They brought a more interesting just perspective to the Deadpool movies with these characters, which they all did very well in keeping up with the whole comic relief side of Deadpool without taking it away from Deadpool, because you'd have to be a sorry ass writer to have another character take away comic relief from Deadpool. But being that's who he is, breaking the fourth wall, and nobody else in there knowing that, because nobody else in the Marvel universe knows they live inside a comic book but Deadpool, and that never, nobody ever breaks that. So I think it is a better movie than the first one. It solidified what the Deadpool franchise was going to be from then on, and that's why I really like the first one. I've seen it a bunch of times, and now seeing this one, I am going to go see it again. But if I had to give it a rating, my rating, because we don't gotta do averages, but my rating, I'm giving Deadpool a definite 8.
Damn, that's low.
Not really.
It's like 8. It's like it's decent.
No, not really. Decent is 7.
No, decent is like this.
Decent is
Six.
Six.
No,
Damn,
six.
see, because I rate shit differently.
Oh, that's probably why. An 8 is not a decent score. I mean, I may go as far as to say an 8.5. Anyway, that's my rating. 8.5. 8.7 actually. I'm gonna up it 2 points because of the comedy. That was actually pretty good. So 8.7. I'm damn near 9. So I'm done. Costume work was dope.
Every Marvel costume dope.
Yeah, the costume work was dope. I'm talking about on everybody. CGI was pretty damn good. I was gonna say Juggernaut was dope.
Yeah, fuck it, like fuck the bullshit.
Juggernaut, how they did that shit was tight. I'm saying. All right, so.
But they should have showed everybody.
Really
Y'all gonna see X-Men.
Y'all gonna see some X-Men. Troy, what do you think? What rating you give it?
Well, first off, I want to say my favorite character in the freaking movie was Lucky.
Because you thirsty.
Domino? Thirsty.
You thirsty.
Domino, yeah. Like, no, because that was probably that was probably one of the uniquest, that's not even a word, but such a unique power to give a character, and it fit the whole identity of the film very well.
Exactly.
And so I really liked what
Meshed really well.
Yeah, and everything they did. I like the violence in the film and how they made it comedic somehow.
Yeah.
And it just
Somehow slamming Deadpool onto some spikes was just hilarious.
Yeah. And you get it, Deadpool. Now we're not gonna do a rundown of the story or anything, because we don't give people we don't want to give you any spoilers, like major ones. But we just want to give you an idea of what we thought about the film. And in my eyes, I think the film is better than Deadpool 1. Like, probably far better in my opinion. And that's the bad thing I think with some of the first films of certain things. So certain things you have to kind of introduce a lot of things. Deadpool, we already came in knowing what we were gonna get and expecting it, and they just they put more to it. I like how they gave us more of the lore of X-Men. Like we kind of got more of that. We got more X-Men than we did in the first one.
Which we wanted more in the first one.
And there's little Easter eggs and things in the film that will showcase that.
Pretty cool.
But I love that. Also, one of my favorite characters is one of the mutants. I won't give a name, but he has a dope ass ability, and he's one of the kids in the film. So he's awesome. And I like his
Nigga Sonic Teenage Warrior. I'm just kidding. She's dope. Shouts out to Brianna Hillebrand.
And everyone had a
tag her this shit.
And I think everyone had a pretty dope agenda as far as the character.
Played their parts really well.
Yeah, and I really like the film.
What's your rating?
My rating, I'm gonna give it a 9. So I'm gonna give it a 9.
Kenneth, you still gonna give a number?
That's what I was gonna give it. That's why I said 8's low.
Nah, I was one. I guess if you're doing it on a scale from 8 points, like 8.1, 0.2, so yeah, 8 is pretty low. I did kind of lowball it.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. I was actually going into film thinking I was gonna give it like a 6 or 7.
Really?
It's Deadpool.
Here's
his thing.
I'm damn near 10.
Here's the thing. I'm not too interested in Deadpool himself.
But you like Wolverine.
Yeah. But
he's a better Wolverine.
Yeah, but I kind of like Wolverine. I don't know. I like Wolverine's lore more. Like Deadpool's an interesting character. Like I love his fourth wall, but I'm not too into his lore, his blah and stuff. And I don't follow Deadpool.
Deadpool.
I know a lot of people are on Deadpool.
Deadpool's
he's cool, but
it's kind of hard to create serious lore for somebody who was parodied off of Deathstroke.
Yeah, Deathstroke. Yeah.
Literally parodied off of Deathstroke. The writers that created him, they had to do it was just one of those things.
Yeah, I mean, I like Deadpool. I just never followed him like that, and so I was never the hugest fan. Like a lot of people seem to be. They're the hugest fan of Deadpool.
Yeah, I mean, but this wine might be talking to you right
now. It's not. I'm being real, like honestly, but.
Hey, at least that's not his real score. At least he went into it thinking that, and it changed your mind.
Yeah.
Because there's no way he's getting no 6 and 7.
And that's why in the beginning I said this film was way better than the first one. I mean,
The first one's good.
The first one's good, but this one, the pacing, the beats, the comedic delivery, everything on point.
They did the second one in a way where you can watch the first one and the second. If you wanted to watch Deadpool, I'm gonna watch Deadpool. I'm gonna start from the first one. You can get through the first one, but it'll have you looking forward to the second one because it's like it doesn't change. They don't pull a Star Wars on you. They don't pull anything like that. They pretty much do. They have the perfect example of doing something that was relatable to the first one and the feel of the first one, but not doing it exactly like the first one, and not doing it so far from the first one that's just a completely different movie. That Deadpool 2 is a perfect example of that. Aside from other movies that are really good at doing that, but it's just a great transition. It's pretty much you're watching Deadpool. It's like it's one almost giant ass movie. Also, it's just really good.
Also, would like to say the thing about Marvel movies is and this is 20th Century Fox definitely or whatever, but the way superhero movies are filmed, they're all filmed a certain way, in almost the same way. It's similar in a lot of ways, and I feel like this one kind of with the mixture between the comedy and the action and the way it was directed really emphasized that through the directing and stuff like that. And so I kind of like how they what's a good example, like the scene where it was slow motion and he was running and the guy was running, one of the bad guys, he was running and
and he was doing like regular motion in the background.
Yeah, he was fighting in the regular motion in the background. It's a nice effect. Yeah. And but what was did it showed how badass he is as a character and the whole action and superheroism of this movie, but still tied in that comedic effect. And that's the thing. Everything was on beat. Everything was just it fit
really well.
It was I enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed it pretty well. Like so, it's definitely a movie I would watch 2-3 times. So
for sure.
Yeah.
You got dog shit, mediocre.
Yeah.
See it again, masterpiece.
Yeah.
I'm rating it at see it again for sure.
Yeah. See it again for me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm rating mine at see it again.
I can't wait to do a review where I just call some dog shit. I can't wait for that, man.
Alright, and I gotta be the odd man now. It's a masterpiece.
You gonna call it a masterpiece?
Yeah, I'm gonna call it in like 5 years. We'll see what.
Well, even so, I take that word masterpiece with this rating system with a grain of salt. I know you're not talking about masterpiece as in,
No.
Yeah.
Like, cause if I had to do a masterpiece for a superhero movie, that shit gotta be like Winter Soldier.
But I get that because like if
I'm taking that as a rating wise.
Yeah.
Masterpiece is the top rating. So if you're giving a masterpiece, that's cool. I'm rating that C again.
So definitely see that movie again. It was awesome movie.
It's a must see for sure.
Must see, and
We'll take your kids.
Yep.
If you have any.
Oh yeah, take them and go see it. It is rated R, so you might.
If you don't mind, it's a couple fucks here and a couple fucks there, or more than a couple. I'd say like 80 plus, but it's bad words in general.
Yeah.
If you're cool with that, you're good. So no sexual like scenes or sexual violence or anything like that, but sexual themes, definitely. But that's Deadpool. So yeah. That was our review on Deadpool 2.
Subscribe, hit that like button, and stay timeless.